Problem solved. Many of you have complained below my first DJI Air 3 videos about the error message that kept popping up on the screen saying failed to load dynamic safety data, geo awareness function degraded, go to settings, about to update Flysafe database. And believe it or not, I tried it multiple times when I got the drone, even with the Wi-Fi connection and everything, and I could not make that message go away. And I was even as far out as I was sending logs to my contact at DJI and having them to look into the problem to figure out what was going on. Of course, we want the Flysafe database updated, at least to get rid of that error message in the front screen. Also, as a side remark, when I tried to update the Flysafe database home in my office, I did try to go to the front screen and go through the profile and the settings, and in this way try to update the Flysafe database. And it was the same result, saying that it was up to date. So I honestly thought that something has happened to the database. Maybe it was corrupted or such. I was not really sure what to do about it, until one of you kindly wrote a message to me below one of the videos saying, "Hey, I like your clips. I had the same warning as you on my Air 3. You should try to update Flysafe data outside with at least 10 satellites locked. Do it through Wi-Fi or hotspot." So of course I had to try that. In my morning slippers and white legs. It's not been very sunny here lately. I tried to launch the drone outside the house to get a good amount of satellite locked in. It normally takes forever when I launch the drone in the backyard there for the number of satellites to count up. So with 21 satellites locked in, I tried to update the database, and of course I didn't think about that you couldn't update the Flysafe database while you were airborne, so of course I had to land the drone before I could see if it had any effect. So I put the drone down, and I still was connected to around 18 satellites. And when I pressed check for updates, there was suddenly an update for the Flysafe database. And with that said, I am connected to the house Wi-Fi when I'm doing this operation. It updated the database, and I was very, very curious if that resolved the problem with the error warning. So at least it completed it successfully. Then I got a message with the aircraft firmware was out of sync. I guess this is a battery update. And of course I had a little issue with storage on the SD card. So I just did the firmware update as well. Once that was completed and everything was restarted, so I took it for a short test flight just to see if the error message was gone. And ta-da! Problem solved. Thank you so much for your help. So interested in watching some of the other videos that I've done about the DJI Air 3, I have made some pretty interesting ones. I have tested the obstacle avoidance in a really, really harsh environment. I've done a first flight in 60 kilometers of wind gusts. I have been doing an active track test where the drone is following me in between the wind turbines in the outer area next to where my father lives, and there will be a lot more videos coming up soon. So I'll make sure to include a playlist, and make sure to shut off the controller. I'll make sure to make a playlist with all the videos that I made around this fantastic drone, and you can access that through this card. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then feel free to give it a like. If you didn't like it, feel free to press the dislike button twice. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you.